Hey everyone, my name is Rob and today we're going to be doing a coconut chickpea curry for the Crafty Rascals. It's a good store cupboard ingredient kind of recipe. It knocks up quickly and easily and it's ready in about 10 minutes. It's also vegan as already mentioned, so it's quite simple, and you can also add ingredients that you already have. So you can put chicken in it, you can put beef if you want, but it's delicious on its own. So I'm going to go through the ingredients with you first, what you'll need to make this. So it's actually quite easy to make. So you need one whole onion chopped up. You need a tablespoon of curry powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of cumin, and a teaspoon of ground coriander, and a good pinch of black pepper. You need 1 can of chickpeas drained and rinsed. You need 1 can of coconut milk and 1 can of chopped tomatoes. Then I like coriander, so I put in a full bunch, but you can leave it out if needs be, or you can put in more. I just like it a lot. And then we have a thumb-sized piece of ginger, 2 cloves of garlic, a full red chili with seeds in. I like it spicy, and that's it actually. Okay guys, so now we're just going to cook the rice. To cook it, this takes the longest, so I usually do it first. So you just want to rinse the rice underneath the tap and wait till the water runs clear. So you just dump that into your saucepan and you want to kind of, this is kind of hard to judge, but you want it up to your first knuckle when you have it on top of the rice. Then you want to put your rice on the hottest heat available, and that's going to come up to a boil, and then we're going to reduce it down to low and put a lid on top. Now, so we're going to go on to making the actual curries. First of all, you want about a tablespoon of a neutral oil, such as vegetable oil, sunflower oil. Okay, so that's nice and hot now. We're going to bang in the onion. And that was not hot enough. So you just want to sweat off that onion for a minute or two, just till it starts to soften. Okay, so now that's slightly softened. You don't want it too soft either. Bang in your flavourings, so your ginger, garlic and chilli. So that kind of just really umps up the flavour in there and gets them really toasty and warm. You just want to cook them out and let everyone get to know one another. Just cook them out for about a minute. Whenever you're cooking this, you also want to really ensure that it doesn't stick. It hasn't stuck to me there, but it gets kind of a dry curry at the beginning. It sticks quite easily. Especially with this next step up, which is adding in your dried herbs or your dried spices. That really starts to, that really tends to stick. So I just added all of them in at once, and then you just want to toast them all to really unleash all their flavour before you add in the liquids. My rice has come up to a boil now as well, so what you want to do is take a very well fitting lid. If you don't, just put tin foil and then a lid that doesn't quite fit on top, but a well fitted lid, and then reduce down the temp to the lowest you possibly can. Now, so don't be afraid, it's going to look very dry. It is very dry. It's a very dry curry at the beginning. But that, you can smell it now that it's kind of toasted off and it's lovely. So then you go in, then you go in with a can of the coconut milk. Scrape out the inside walls, just make sure you got all of that lovely goodness. That adds a really rich, creamy taste to the curry. Give it a good stir, break up the big lumps of coconut milk. Then you want 1 tin of chopped tomatoes. And 1 tin of chickpeas. And then you just let that get to know one another and that's your curry done. I like to leave this for about 10-15 minutes. Also like when it doesn't spill on my cooker. But for about 10 minutes just to thicken up and get all the flavours to know one another. Would recommend doing it in a slightly larger pot. Or just not stir it as much. Okay, so a little bit about me. I am Rob, I'm 24 and I'm studying, well, I'm actually finished now in college because of COVID-19. I finished up in college this year. I'm a 4th year culinary arts student, so I'm a fully qualified chef now. Not that you could probably tell from this video. But I love everything, I love cooking. I especially love pastry. But cooking is just something that really brings me joy, and it's really easy and good. It's really easy to share with people, especially your family and friends. So this is a quite simple little recipe. I adapted it from the Happy Pear to kind of suit my taste better. So I have a lot more onion, I have a lot more kind of things in it. I am not one-way vegan, but it's always good to kind of have different recipes in your repertoire, and it's quite easy to adapt this into a regular dinner. Not a regular dinner, but if you just put some poached chicken in now or some cut up chicken now, it'll be lovely. But it's also great just not to eat meat every meal. And this recipe is so hearty with all the chickpeas, it's kind of, you can nearly have it as it is. And it's absolutely delicious and it's very filling. And it's also very cheap. Everything, I'd say this recipe serves 4 people. And it costs about €3 for all the ingredients. So it's very good. If you have any questions regarding anything to do with cooking, I'll do my very best. My Instagram handle is chefrob_95 and you can find me there, DM me, follow me, do whatever you want. So this is just coming to the boil here now. Taste it, make sure it's seasoned correctly because it can be quite punchy, but the coconut milk really helps round out all the kind of spicy flavours. It needs salt. I never put salt in, but I always leave salt. Salt should be done throughout the cooking as well as at the end. So, a little bit of Maldon sea salt there. Okay, so now that that's kind of thickened down a lot, I'm going to finish it off with the juice of 1 lime. Squeeze straight in, that just kind of lifts up the flavour profile of it a bit. Makes it just really bright and kind of fresh. This isn't a very hearty curry, it's more of a saucy curry, so, but it's flavourful and tasty. Everything you want the curry to be. And then lastly we add in enough coriander to kill a man. And again, this is completely optional, but it just adds a really nice kind of loveliness to the entire curry. So you can see there it's still quite loose, but that's how it's meant to be. You can reduce it down, keep reducing it, but it will intensify all the flavours in there, so it'll make it really spicy, really nice and kind of warming, which is nice when you're cold, or you know. So for serving, I'm going to be doing it in a little little bowl. Just scoop it in there. Wham. So there we have it, guys. That is my chickpea curry. I'm gonna go dig into this because I'm absolutely starving.